And new this morning, Minnesota Attorney General is now taking legal action. This is in the fight for Medicaid funding.
Now, you may remember that the Trump administration announced a temporary pause of hundreds of millions of dollars, citing a crackdown on fraud. Our Barrett Leone has been following this story for us. Joins us now live with the new action that the Attorney General is taking, Barrett.
Yeah, right now, the state of Minnesota says it may have to cut back health care for low-income families if that funding you mentioned is held back. And it's why Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison and the State Department of Health and Human Services is suing the Trump administration, attempting to get that money back. Now, this lawsuit, filed on Monday, is asking a U.S. court to issue a temporary restraining order to block the feds from halting $243 million in Medicaid funding, which is the health care safety net for low-income Americans. Now, this comes after the Trump administration announced it would pause $259 million in Medicaid funds. More than 1 million Minnesotans rely on Medicaid for their health insurance. This lawsuit names the Center for Medicaid and Medicaid Director, Dr. Mehmet Oz, and the Department of Health and Human Services Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. It claims the administration violated due process procedures, the Constitution, and failed to provide the state with details about its decision. In a statement to our newsroom, Ellison says, in part, quote, the Trump administration's MO is to cut first, no matter what the law says or who gets hurt, and ask questions later, if at all. These cuts are the latest in a long series of efforts to go around the law to punish Minnesotans. Now, of course, this comes after J.D. Vance, Vice President J.D. Vance's announcement to freeze funding. And the administration overall wants stronger oversight in the state of Minnesota, especially for high-risk programs. And here's what Vance had to say last week on this announcement.
All we need the governor and the administration in Minnesota to do is something quite simple, which is to show that before you give Medicaid funds to somebody, you're taking seriously whether they provided the services that they say that they're providing.
Now, Ellison says his office has a strong track record for fighting fraud. He says his team has convicted more than 300 Medicaid fraud cases, pushing back on that narrative that the state is not taking this seriously. And state officials say that threatened amount of money being withheld is about 7% of the state's quarterly funding for Medicaid. And the state is asking for a temporary restraining order by next week.
We'll have to see where that Medicaid fraud fight goes. Our Barrett Leone live outside the state capitol. Barrett, thank you.
Now to the latest in the fraud crisis here in Minnesota. New this morning, the state's attorney general is fighting back against a funding freeze.
Now, we told you the Trump administration has paused millions of dollars in Medicaid funds, citing fraud. Our Barrett Leone joins us now with the details on how the state is hoping to get the courts involved. Big story to break down, Barrett.
Yeah, it certainly is. And right now, the state is fighting to get majority of that money back. This newly filed lawsuit is claiming that the Trump administration has violated due process procedures, the Constitution, and alleges that it failed to provide the state with details about its decision. Now, the lawsuit is asking a U.S. court to block and issue a temporary restraining order to block the feds from halting $243 million in Medicaid funding, which is the healthcare safety net for low-income Americans. Now, this comes after the Trump administration announced it would pause $259 million in Medicaid funds. More than 1 million Minnesotans rely on Medicaid for their health insurance. This lawsuit, again filed Monday, names the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Director, Dr. Mehmet Oz, and Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. In a statement to our newsroom, Ellison says in part, quote, fighting fraud should be bipartisan, but the Trump administration not only hasn't helped the fight against fraud, they've actually harmed it. Trump's attempts to look like he's fighting fraud only punish the people and families who need the most high-quality, affordable health care that all Minnesotans deserve. Now, the Trump administration says that this funding freeze is due to the rampant fraud in our state. However, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison is pushing back on this narrative, saying his team has been fighting fraud since the start, winning more than 300 Medicaid fraud cases since he's been in office. But the feds want to see significant changes before they give that money back. Here's a bit from that announcement last week.
These high-growth areas of fraud are difficult to police, so we require the states to take these issues seriously. This $250 million deferment is hopefully going to get on the radar screen for the state of Minnesota and make sure they are responsive to our requests.
So again, the Trump administration says it won't pay upwards of $259 million in Medicaid funding to the state. Now, state officials says that amounts to about 7% of its quarterly funding for Medicaid. However, the lawsuit is only challenging $243 million of those dollars. AJ, Heather.
Big numbers out there, right? Barrett, thank you.